Hey, I want to talk about two words that came to mind, and I was trying to see what the differences were between them. Uh, Influence and inspiration. Now, I realize we live in a day and age of great influence, social media. You got people that actually influence people for a living, like they call them influencers. Um, and then you have inspiration, and I said to myself, well, what's the difference between the two? Any great idea has to come from someplace. So I looked them up, and essentially, influence is usually an effect or ability to affect someone or something, even the effect of affecting. Uh, but it usually comes from someone. And I realized that usually when people say influence is usually used in a negative notion, as in being influenced or under the influence. Um, and then look up inspiration, and I guess a short way to describe inspiration is sort of like influence, except for it's come from the inside. And inspiration is usually used in a positive notion, inspired to do great things. And I thought that was interesting. I guess in a way you could have used these words uh, like interchangeable, but there is a difference. Being influenced and being inspired definitely come from different sources. So the source material of an influence is usually someone else, and I guess it can be positive, but usually they say it's negative. But the inspiration is something that you already have. It comes from the inside. You're inspired, And I guess if you do want to say someone can inspire you, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I just thought these two words were interesting. I thought the contrast was interesting within itself. Um, Actually, unrelated news. Been really interested in Stephen Hawking and his last couple of books that he wrote, uh, and his theory of everything, and trying to relate quantum mechanics and what do you call that? Relativity. It's not relativity. Is it common relativity? Well, quantum mechanics that deals with integers on the smallest level, like the molecular level, breaking it down to the smallest thing and things we're made of, and then uh, common relativity. I don't know if it's common relativity or not. Measuring things on the largest scales, like planets and things of that nature. He never fully came up with that theory to connect the two, because it's like when you put both sciences together, for some reason it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. Um, really interesting things. Um, I barely understood most of the things that was said in that book and his book on time, but good reads. Good reads. Maybe someday I'll be able to explain it in greater detail, but for now, it makes for an interesting topic and interesting conversation. All right, peace.